Hello, Chris Johnson of The Naked Vocalist here. This video is to assist the blog post that I've written on tongue tension and a slight introduction to how you can get rid of it. Now, let's presume that you've already done the tongue stretches that are identified in the article. That is, of course, if you actually need them. So please do read the article to find out why you might not. But from there, we're going on to some more articulatory movements to make sure that the tongue isn't lazy, isn't stuck at the back of the mouth, and the fibers, the muscle fibers in the tongue are becoming mobile and flexible, which can sort a lot of problems out. Now, one of the first exercises in there is the one from the wonderful Gina Vitri, where she uses the combination of words glegla, glegla. Sometimes we can modify that to glegla, depending on what's most helpful to you, and you can experiment between the two. But we want to say that word with as best diction as possible without kicking the consonants too hard and maintaining a good tempo, like this. Glegla, 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 gleg. Okay? Rather than just glegla, 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 glegla. That's taking a little bit too much time and maybe over-pronouncing the consonants. We don't want to underpronounce them either, so it's like gla, 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 but rather sweet spot right in the middle. Glegla, 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 gle. The jaw itself is flexible, it's able to move, glegla, glegla, gle, and not tight, glegla, 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 gle. In which case, if that's where you are, we can put this on a scale, for example, a 5-tone scale like this. Glegla, 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 gle. Glegla, 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 gle. That's how we want to do it, and you can go around the bottom of your range, somewhere underneath your break for now, and just try and get the speed right, the diction right, the clarity right, that there's no swallowed sound or muffled up sound in there. And that way your tongue will start to become more active, more flexible, and more mobile. Now that might take you 2 or 3 minutes to go around your range and get flexible. Now you can make an adjustment to that which puts a lot of emphasis on the tongue itself, so that the tongue does more of the pronouncing, more of the pronunciation, and the jaw does less. And that way we can create some independence from the jaw and the tongue so that they don't necessarily want to work together. Like this. Gle, 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 where you use your thumb and forefinger as a jaw stopper. Now, depending on the size of your mouth, mine's quite big, so I can comfortably fit those in, gle, 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 and pronounce the words easily. But for individuals with smaller mouth, smaller jaw, and maybe a shorter tongue, it may be more comfortable for you to do this. Gle, 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 with fingers or just thumbs. Gle, 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 gle. For a lot of people, a lot of coaches over the world, a cork is incredibly useful. If you hold that gently between your front teeth, you can also perform lots of articulatory exercises like this. Gle, 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 gle. Another helpful combination of consonants and vowels is the word liar, liar, because it brings the tongue quite far forward, which is often favourable for contemporary singing, and to be fair, classical in a lot of cases. So, similar, you could take this, liar, 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 or liar, 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 and use your cork instead. Like I said before, don't kick the consonants too hard, and if you do happen to slow down, liar, 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 and it starts to become muddy after about 5 or 6 repetitions of this exercise, just rest assured that that's probably your tongue just getting a little bit tired. It's not used to that much movement and that much action. So all you do is take a break for 20 seconds, go back in and start the articulatory exercise again, and you'll probably find it's more fluid. Lastly, moving on from that section in the blog post, then there is the section of tongue out singing. Now this one's really helpful and a massive revelation to a lot of singers who have never done it before, because the tongue can cause such a big problem in singing when it sits in the wrong position or becomes tense. So as suggested in the exercise, you could use a consonant like M on a scale, like an octave scale. It doesn't really matter, but mum, where you sing that sound with your tongue resting, just on your bottom lip there. That gets it out of the back. The throat becomes open, sorry about that, but there is more space in there because it's not occupied by a tongue that's sat back. So stick your tongue out, choose an M, you can choose other stuff as well, maybe an air, and just see how much your tone clears up. See if it feels any better. If it does, work around some scales. You can go into your higher, fuller sound like a belt voice in this condition to see if that benefits that. If it does, you'll know you're on a great road to improving your belt voice and all kinds of stuff. Once you've used some scales, however, the tongue out singing is very transferable into a song. So for instance, I'm believing of the past and my heart was beating fast. So we're not trying to oversay the consonants or the vowels too much. All we're trying to do is let a tongue rest on the lip and not try and not to like tighten it up, but just let it relax, let it go lazy. And you will find, if you do suffer from any kind of tongue tension, that your singing tone, your range and stability all get just a bit better, sometimes actually quite a lot better, from letting the tongue hang out slightly. In order to progress from that, I was dreaming of the past. You can let your tongue gradually go back in, but retain the feeling, the sound, the relaxation that you felt when the tongue was actually out, and gradually, I was dreaming of the past. You'll be able to get yourself to a tongue-in state where you don't sound silly, and you can retain the benefits that you felt when your tongue was out. But rest assured, that does take quite a bit of time, quite a bit of considerate thought and feeling how your throat feels, feeling how tension and effort comes and goes when you use a tool and when you don't. And that way you can start to gauge success and also attach yourself to the right feelings, the ones that genuinely give you results, i.e. less effort and more functionality, all in one. So please do get involved in the blog post in the comments below. Happy to answer any questions that you have around this, but no doubt this will be the first video of many about how to use the tongue in singing, because man, it's a big subject.